see how they adapt today.
Jace Wilson at quarterback. Starts the game off with a handoff to Owens inside, and Owens is going to pick up close to 5 yards on the first carry of the ball game. When you think about Ladarius Owens, 904 for the young man from Manville, Texas, Manville High School in Texas. And Owens this time, short gain on the play as that Jackson State defense. TSU Tigers, we're just underway. Jace Wilson has to scramble out of the pocket. He's going to keep it, and he has a first down for the TSU Tigers. So on their first possession, teeing at about the 36-yard line now. Wilson has to scoop it up, and that pass is going to be blocked down by that big Jackson State defense. A strong formation to the right side. They set Owens up on the left. Wilson to pass it again. Downfield, and it's going to be incomplete, but there's a flag down. There was contact on the play. TSU, they're now over midfield with another 1st and 10 as they put Leary in motion. Jace Wilson throws it deep. He had a man open, and he just was a little too strong on the pass. 2nd and 10 for the TSU Tigers. Owens on the carry. And this time, Owens is only going to pick up a couple of yards before he's thrown back. Philip Webb again.
This season, he's an animal.
So here's a big 3rd and 8 for the TSU Tigers. Wilson under pressure, and he completes the pass. He has it, and it's going to be a big first down as he goes to Leary. And Leary is thrown 1-yard line now. 1st and 10 for the TSU Tigers. And Wilson will throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Has a man open. Got his foot down, and the official said no. He is ruled out of bounds, so no touchdown for Tech.
Yeah, if Wilson could have just pulled the trigger just a little bit faster, and he led him to the outside. Watch this right here. Great catch, and that foot's just on that line.
So 2nd and 10 for TSU. Wilson still has it, throws underneath. A nice catch by Johnson, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds after about 6 yards, but he reached out back this year, recovered from that injury, and man, he's been a big contributor to this TSU offense. This time they go to Ja'Cory Howard, and Howard is the big back. You know, they got a little bit of that Gustavo Romero. It's a 27-yard attempt, and Romero's kick is good. Let's see. No, it's no good. Wow. As they come out on their blackout day, and they have Jacobian Morgan at quarterback. He will throw on 1st down, or try to. He has to squeeze out of the pocket, and then he's caught from behind. A big play right there by Jacob Williams. Morgan making his 3rd start of the year at quarterback. Now he's going to keep it. And he's not going to go anywhere there. Good reactions right there by that Tigers from Texas Southern. Let's call it 3rd and 7. They put Seven McGee in motion. And Morgan will throw it. Fires a strike. It's going to be caught. And that's going to be the first down for Jackson State. But there was a flag tree in the backfield. Of course, he's replacing Irv Mulligan, who's been injured the last 3 weeks. So this is Morgan. He's looking to throw it under some heat. And Morgan's going to be caught and dropped. So the TSU Tigers continue to bring that pressure in the backfield.
Onto the ball. You can't turn the ball over, and they have to control the Jackson State run game.
So on 1st down, Jace Wilson pass is tipped, and it's going to be intercepted by the Tigers from Jackson State. That pass was tipped up in the air, tipped twice, and then the Tigers came away with the football. It's number 9.
Don't turn it over, and that's exactly what you see. A big Mitch touches the ball, then your receiver 7 just can't hold on to the ball, and there you go, you have a turn.
Tigers from Jackson State go on offense, 1st and 10. And Morgan's looking to air it out. Throws it underneath to Seven McGee, and he cannot slip away from that first tackler.
That turnover, and you can already see their body language on the field. Look a lot more aggressive in the play calling following.
Morgan with a completion. This time, the Tigers from Texas Southern react quickly. So Morgan puts McGee in motion. He hands through. He's going to pass it underneath to his big tight end, Stevens, and he looks like he's going to be short. I mean, he got right up to the sticks. It's really going to depend any way it comes. So now we have J.D. Martin in the backfield, and Martin's going to run it. And Martin's still on his feet. And what a big run by J.D. Martin. And again,
he shows a lot of power.
The give is to Morton again, and this time he's smacked down in the backfield by Jacob Williams, the big linebacker for Texas Southern University. Loss of 2 on the play. Let's call it 2nd and 12, and we have one of the TSU Tigers. They're offsides, and the pass from Morgan near the sideline, and it is caught to his wide receiver there. Serious threat of the ball game. Kobe Paul in motion. Morgan rolls to his right, looking in the end zone, and he throws it, and he just threw that one away. Good coverage by the Texas Southern secondary for the Tigers from Jackson State. Faked it to, and it's going to be Morgan on the keeper, and he got it down near the goal line. And now they say it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown for Jackson. TSU with a strong set on the left side. They're going to give it to Owens, and he goes over the right side. It's going to pick up about 3 yards on the carry, does Ladarius Owens. Waste Wilson passes, completes his pass. He has Ian Means, and that's a first down for the Tigers from Texas Southern University. And for the TSU offense. And they're going to go to Owens, and Owens has nowhere to go as he's met in the backfield by the Tigers from Jackson State. Kedrian Cole have done a great job of forcing those turnovers, and they already have one in this game. 3rd and 11 for Texas Southern. Jace Wilson has to roll to his right, trying to send the receiver downfield, and he's caught and dropped. It's going to be a sack on the... Jacobian Morgan, the big 6'4", 230-pounder, gives it off to Martin. Martin spins away. He is just a tough guy to bring down. The first guy never takes him down.
No, I like his.
1st and 10 for the Tigers from Jackson State. You can see Morgan and Martin's numbers. 198 yards rushing. Morgan will pass this one, throws it out to Kobe Paul, and what a shot. Paul is hit hard and dropped. So 2nd and 6, did pick up 4 yards on the play. This time the pitch is to Martin. Great move in the backfield, and he's coming back the other way. Martin with a lot of room in front of him. He's got one man to beat, and Martin is going to be dropped down at the 30-yard line. But what a great run by J.D. Martin for Jackson State. Michael Akins had him in the backfield, but he caught air. So Moultrie checks in now. Morgan will pass it to Moultrie. Moultrie has some room on the outside, and he has another first down for Jackson State. Has Desmond Moultrie to his left, fakes it to Moultrie, dumps it underneath to his tight end, and he's going to pick up a short gain on the play. That is Hayden. And threatening to score. Morgan turns, hands it inside to Moultrie, and he's going to just push the pile forward there before he's pulled back. So Moultrie getting some tough yards inside. Jackson State with a 1st and goal to go. Morgan turns, he gives inside to Moultrie again, and once again, that big surge from the offensive line. He takes it all the way down to the 2-yard. It is marked back on the 3. Ball is loose, bad snap. Morgan picks it up, tries to get around the outside, and he's dropped into the backfield. So a big play by the TS. Football back to around the 9. Morgan to pass. Under pressure, he loses the ball. That's a fumble. And Morgan recovered for Jackson State. So the pressure was on by TSU. Javius Williams in the bowl from the 18. Morgan will throw it. Shoots it into the end zone, and it's incomplete. But a flag goes down. And the Tigers from TSU, Xavier Player, will be guilty and goal for the Tigers from Jackson State. Morgan's going to throw it. And this one is almost intercepted over there. That was number 8 defending Jacob. They have completely spread the field out, and now they're going to go back to a more conventional set. Morgan still at quarterback. Fakes the handoff, passes on the outside, and it's got touchdown to Seven McGee. Boy, that was almost picked off by the Tigers. Instead, Seven McGee has it, and he's in.
Oh no, yes, right? Right here, you see him break on the ball. It just could not get there.
It was Perry Wells, but I don't know how he's in the end zone when they really need to. So they go 1st and 10. Wilson keeps it around the left side, and Wilson has a lot of room. So Jace Wilson with a great fake inside, pulled it out. And TSU averaging 23.8 points a game. And this time they go to Owens straight ahead. He's going to pick up about 6. So a good carry by Ladarius Owens. They trail 14-0. Jace Wilson fires, and he overshoots his man down the sideline. We're closing in on the 10-minute mark, so we'll see what Clarence McKinney decides to do. Wilson will roll to his right. Looking over the middle, and he completes his pass. Nice catch right there by Johnson. And if it's, yes, it is. Wilson fakes it to Owens and throws underneath, and it's going to be a 2-yard gain to Johnson, making maybe 3 yards on the play.
You know, as much as they spread it out.
With the football resting on the 25-yard line. Wilson under pressure comes back to Johnson, who makes a great catch. Johnson has the first down and more. Still on his feet. Johnson spins, and he's into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Texas Southern. What an incredible effort by Jaron Johnson there as he takes it into
effort. Watch right here. The ball's kind of drilled at him. One-hand catch, does the turn, sprints, and then right here he says, I'm going to get there, and just does that little spin, reaches out, and no doubt about it, gets the touchdown. Great job. Those few snake bit plays, if you want to call it that, they just got to clean that up.
So Morgan looking to throw, has some big pressure coming. Should have been a hole right in front of him. Wow. Let's see.
This game, they've capitalized on mistakes.
So Morgan on 2nd and 10 keeps, and he's caught and dropped in the backfield by Michael Akins with a big play. He's been very active. Hagler in motion. Pressure again on Morgan, and he has to just flip it near the sideline. And a big stand on this series by that TSU defense. 5'9", 170-pounder. Kicks away from Matt Noel. Leary chases it down at about the 26. Leary still on his feet. Crosses the 40. Leary has a hole, and he's just tripped up around midfield, or it looked like he might take that one a long way down the field.
Oh, he's like, man, if I'd have just...
So 1st and 10 for Texas Southern. And they give it to Owens, and Owens slips a tackle. Owens is going to have a first down and more. Call it a gain of 14 on the run by Ledger. Yeah, I have to get that straight. So 1st and 10 for the TSU Tigers. And they go back to the single man who goes straight up the middle, picks up a nice gain again. That offensive line for Texas Southern has had a really good year this year. They've done a great job. 7-minute mark now. We're under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Johnson in motion. And Wilson to throw, but he won't get it off. Pressure coming from the Jackson State defensive front. That is True Thompson again. He had it for a first down for the Texas Southern Tigers. Wilson inside to Quay Davis. Davis cuts it back to the outside, and he's going to be stopped about 7 yards shy of that first down. So good job of moving the ball up, but not quarter. They have a 14-7 lead, but they're deep in their own territory, and they go to the run, and a good spin move by Martin, but he's not going to get much. A 2-yard gain there. Jackson State also, Texas Southern and Jackson State won it 44-14. And there's a completed pass. That's a first down as it goes out to number 9 on the play. That is Fabian. I mean, there was 7 McGee ran right inside of those two.
Yeah.
So this time it's Morgan on the keeper around the right side, and Morgan's going to put his head down and pick up a nice gain. But wow. So they split the field, does Jackson State. Morgan back to 7 McGee. McGee still loose, and he almost sprung it again. McGee's going to be close to a first down, maybe a yard shy. Same play he scored.
Miss he makes, they got a touchdown.
So Morgan passes high, was trying to hit Spencer, and he hung him out to dry with that one. Big hit right.
Texas Southern's just got to bow up here.
1st and 10 to go for the Tigers from Jackson State. And the pass is going to pick up a yard. He hit Kobe Paul out there. Paul could not shake the initial tackler.
Right in another guy. So he had 2 plays. He got to choose which one he thought was more effective.
2nd and 9. Morgan dumps it to the underneath man. That is Spencer. He makes a one-handed catch, but Williams wraps him up before he could act. Now he's going to throw it. Jacoby and Morgan comes back underneath, has it to Martin. And Martin could not break the tackle in the open field. He was set up nicely, but Josiah Hardman. Tigers need 5. Pass over there is complete, and it's a first down for Jackson State. Kobe Paul breaks the tackle, down the sideline. Paul still on his feet and finally dropped at the 2-yard line. So the gamble pays off in a big way for Morgan keeps the football. Now he's running for the end zone, and Morgan is in. It's a touchdown for Jackson State. So he had 3 options on that. He had the option to hand it off, the option to keep, and
the Southern offense could do something quick.
Actually, 4:13 was the time of possession. And here goes the run to Ladarius Owens straight up the middle. So 12 plays, 90 yards, 4 minutes, and to his left as he gets ready to operate 1st and 10. This time he spreads it out and he keeps it. A lot of room for Morgan, and he's upended. A nice stick right there by Ja'Cory Benjamin. So 2nd down now as Moultrie takes the handoff. He tries to turn the corner, but the Tigers from TSU are waiting for it. Josiah Hartman helping out on that stop. So 3rd and 3 for JSU. And they go to Moultrie, and he dives forward. He has the 1st down. And the days with the white helmets for the Tigers from JSU. Morgan to pass again, and it's incomplete. But he had a blitz staring him down right in the face there as he just unloaded half a play. We also saw J.D. Martin in the 1st half. So he puts Moultrie in motion to the left. Going to throw back that way. Has his man, it's complete, but they're not going to get much on it. The Tigers, Jacob Williams with a big tackle for Teton State. Morgan will try to throw it. Has some pressure, but he completes it, and it's completed for a 1st down. A nice pass to his big tight end right there, J.D. So JSU coming off of a big 3rd down conversion. Jacobian Morgan this time chased and caught again in the backfield, and he's dropped. So the Tigers have done a great job of putting. Morgan will try to toss it again, throws underneath to Moultrie, and guess who? Jacob Williams, the guy who's all over, pushing out the big tight end, DJ Stevens. And Morgan will pass. He has pressure, dumps it off to Moultrie. Moultrie breaks 1 tackle, and he can't get away from the gang, though. Everybody was coming, including number 94, who just made the tackle. Back in at quarterback for Texas Southern. Puts Leary in motion. And he hands it off to start the 2nd half to Ladarius Owens, who bangs his way for about 5. Make it a gain of 6. Call it 2nd and 4. Wilson looking to throw now. Has a man out there, and the pass is right on the money. And a big 1st down for Texas Southern University. That's Johnson again. And Wilson. And Jace Wilson fires out near the sideline, completes it. It's a nice gain to Quade Davis, the former Jackson State player, to his right. Jackson State coming with the blitz. He gives. No, he fakes it. And Wilson's going to keep it. And Wilson picks up a 1st down for the TSU Tigers. So a great decision by Jace Wilson. His arm, he's not the fastest guy, but he gets the job done for Texas Southern. So Wilson again. Fires and is going to be intercepted as he underthrew that pass. I mean, way underthrew that pass. It's picked up by Tim Stewart, and it's another turnover for the Tigers from Texas Southern. For the break, just a bad pass right there by Jace Wilson. So 1st and 10 for Jackson State now, and Moultrie takes the handoff, and Moultrie has some room as he surges forward for a nice gain on 1st down.
Yeah, giving up the ball is not a...
So 2nd and 1, call it a gain of 9 on that 1st down run by Moultrie. Blitz by TSU on the play, and the pass is deep, and it's incomplete as Morgan took a shot downfield with the blitz coming. So that's what you do when you have a 2nd and short. You take that shot. Comes back, gives it to Moultrie. He has the 1st down and more. So move the sticks again for the JSU Tigers.
As they try to go into the end zone here, that's their goal.
Morgan fakes it, and he's caught from behind and dropped. Texas Southern with some pressure on the play. Walk 11 for Jacobian Morgan and the offense. Morgan has time, and then he ran out of time, but he still completed his pass, and it's over to McCray. And as McCray tried to put that fix on the year in field goal attempts, and that time somebody may have gotten a hand on that one. It appeared to be blocked, and the ball is loose in the end zone, and big DJ Stevens is just going to fall on it. So the field goal attempt is no good.
A big block by Texas Southern.
So the TSU Tigers go back on offense, and they come out with Ja'Cory Howard, the big fella, and he's still on his feet, man, with one of those angry runs as he just tossing people around. Ja'Cory Howard hadn't played in the little turn, and he fakes it to Howard, goes up top, has a man over there, and a beautiful pass, but it wasn't an incomplete pass. He couldn't hang on to it. So 3rd and 10 now for Texas Southern University. Give is to Howard, and Howard has some room. Ja'Cory Howard will walk in for a Texas Southern touchdown, and they just completely crossed up the Jackson State defense there. They were looking past, they came back with the run to Howard, and TSU is on the board.
Now you got a tight one.
Now you what a change of events. You got a blocked field goal, and now you got a blocked extra point, maybe a bad snap on that. So both teams struggling with the kicking game at this point. So we got a 1st and 10 now for Jackson State. They go back to the running game. Ball goes to Moultrie, and he dances around, picks up a short gain, but there is a flag. That was
just they found a way to get distracted. They got to get it back.
Morgan on the keeper this time. Has a nice hole, and Jacobian Morgan is tattooed, but he did pick up a big gain. But it's Javius Williams who came in to lower the. So make it 2nd and 9. Handoff goes to Moultrie, and he's pulled down from behind by big number 72, Brian Booker. He's 8 now to keep the drive going. Morgan has gone all the way at quarterback. Fires near the sidelines, completes his pass to McCray. And McCray's knocked out of bounds after he picked 10. Morgan will keep again. And he's not going to get too far. Nice job by the Texas Southern defensive front. Gain of 1 yard on that play, so call it 3rd and 9 for Jackson State. Nice pocket, good catch, and that's going to pin on the mark. Seven McGee diving back and making. Morgan will throw it again. Now he's in trouble, and he goes down. Morgan has been under a lot of pressure today, but he's been cool and calm under the heat. Now, coming up for the Tigers from JSU, and they go to Moultrie. And that second effort by Moultrie is going to get him very close to the sticks. They stopped him short at the initial lunge, but they came back. He said, yeah, no, I told her she needs to work on that. So 2nd and 10 coming up right now for the Tigers from Jackson State. Big hit in the backfield. And a good job. That is Ja'Cory Benjamin again with the initial contact. So now 3rd and 10 as Hagler goes in motion. And Morgan will throw it. He has pressure again, and Morgan is caught and dropped from behind. There's that big fella again, number 5, Elinus Noel. Jackson State, this is a one-possession game. JSU out in front, 21-13. And here comes Ladarius Owens trying to turn the corner, but he couldn't get there. A lot of black shirts over there for Jackson State, and he's going to maybe has Owens in the backfield. And he gives it to Owens. Owens has some room to go. And Ladarius Owens down the sidelines with a big run for a first down. And a lot more with 11 minutes to go in this one by Ladarius Owens. So still first down for the Tigers from TSU. Pass to Johnson is complete. That's going to be a short gain before he's thrown back down by Solomon Rogers with a nice stop.
Yeah, it looks like Jaron right there.
Came into the game out. This time the give goes inside to Owens, and a good reaction right there by that Tigers defense. Devontae Davis coming up with a big inning in the Tigers that they have to keep filling in, and take the next man up. So the Tigers now on 3rd down. Chase throws it underneath Jace Wilson, and he goes to Leary. Leary's going to be popped out of bounds. And boy, today it's setting up to be another one of those. As Owens starts one way, comes back the other way, and then he's going to be slapped down after he picks up Jace Wilson at quarterback. Fires inside, and that just looked like a strange play. He was trying to hit King Blanton, but he didn't really fit. They put Leary in motion. He goes back the other way, and here comes Jace rolling to his left. He pulls up, and he's not getting, now nice spin move, and I don't know if he got there. It's look there. You can hear the crowd there. It just looked like they stopped him short.
Now to be used.
So Jackson State with the football, and Morgan keeps. Nice fake on the play, and he dives forward. It's going to have a short gain. He's doing such a better job on that zone read with his fakes. So 2nd and 8. This time Moultrie does have it. Cuts back, and he cut back into traffic. And he's hit and taken down. Canary Simmons, one of the tight.
Simmons had a good game there.
He has. And so they go to Moultrie again, and Moultrie is upended by Canary Simmons again, who gets into the backfield with another play.
So now you're going to have a big 4th down decision here.
So they're going to take their time. They put Seven McGee in motion, and they give it to Moultrie, and he's chased down in the backfield. Jacob Williams is there. Big number 97, Quentin Cook is there. Number 2 is there. Both. Jacobian with 3 receivers to his left. Dumps it off to Moultrie again. Moultrie almost loses his footing, regains himself, and makes a nice gain on the play. But they're really working the ball to Moultrie right now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you.
State Ahmad Miller in the backfield with Morgan. Morgan has time, and he fires. Ball is tipped up, and it's an incompleted pass. Jacob Williams almost coming up with an INT for the Texas Southern defense. They're ready to go with 4:41 left in this game. The handoff is to Owens, and Owens tries to crack back inside, but there's not been any room at the end for Ladarius Owens. They've done a good job on him in the second half.
Yeah, they have. Has the ball.
So a gain of 2 by Owens on that first carry, and here comes Owens again. Cuts it back inside. He's going to pick up 2, maybe 3 more, as they try to grind it down as the clock continues to grind down. How many times have we heard, when your band is that good, you got to give them some slack, man. Cut them some slack. So here's Wilson. Fires over the middle, and he had his man. It's Ian Means, and you could see the frustration on Means' face there as he had a couple of steps.
About a return.
So the kick is away, and it's going to bounce short, but takes a TSU bounce. There is a flag down. Actually, there are 2 flags down. So we will see what that's all about.
Illegal substitutions, defense. More than 11 players on the field at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Result, first down.
So after the timeout, Jackson State still had, he didn't even.
Being bad, I get it now.
Well, yeah, that's what the whole thing was. You had a punt, and you were about to get the ball on offense, and now you have to give it back to Texas Southern, and it gives Jace Wilson another chance because he had a guy streaking in the secondary game. Wilson looking to throw it. Fires underneath, has his man, and it's not going to be much. Johnson made the catch, and then he's cracked down after that by Guthrie. Got the first down, though. Picked it up, called it a 1st and 10 for Texas Southern. Now they go back up the middle, and again, good response from that Jackson State defense. Owens is stopped by Jeremiah Williams.
Ooh, Jeremiah Williams.
2nd and 8 now for Texas Southern. Give us to Howard, and the big fellow was hitting the backfield, spun away from that one, but then here come the Jackson State Tigers. That's a big stop for Texas Southern. Only 2 men on the line to rush the quarterback on this. Everybody dropped back. So Jace Wilson looking, and he fires, and it's incomplete. He had a man over there. That was Quay Davis, who had a chance. They backed off. It's a 3-man rush. And Jace throws, completes his pass to Blanton, and it depends on the spot. It's all about the spot. 53 seconds to go for TSU. They fake it inside. Wilson steps up in the pocket. Wilson is going to keep. Now he slides down quickly. So Tigers from TSU now just. So 2nd down for Texas Southern University in the white jerseys. Jace Wilson looking deep. Now he gets away, and Wilson's going to keep again, and he dives forward. He's going to be down at about the 26-yard line, and it's rolling. So Wilson now will throw it again. Comes to the sidelines. Nice pass, and he's going to pick up the first down to Quay Davis for another first down. Wilson steps up, and he's caught and dropped, and the ball is loose. And it's going to depend on whether they spot him down or not. It's picked up by Webb, who has the football. This doesn't really matter. Ball resting on the 20-yard line. So Jace Wilson will throw it, cranks it, short, touchdown to King Blanton. So Jace Wilson comes up with a strike when he needed it the most, and he had King Blanton across the midpoint conversion to send this game to overtime.
Boy, do you see how Wilson just stood there, planted the great offensive blocking there
to tie this ball game up. Jace Wilson at quarterback fires into the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Jackson State defense comes away with a steal and saves this ball game for T.C. Taylor and the Tigers. We have flags down, but that ball was intercepted by Tim Stewart. The pass came in.
Yeah, it just wasn't there. The play wasn't there, and too much pressure. Credit to Jackson State. They came at him, and they got there, right? I mean, that's exactly what you do. Great football game.